We're going to do one short example today. It's an adjusting entry involving supplies. Here's the setup here. It says the balance in the supplies account before adjustment at the end of the year is $23.84. They want us to journalize the adjusting entry required if the amount of supplies on hand at the end of the year is $1,120. First, let's keep this in context. The first thing that was done is somebody made a whole bunch of journal entries. All those journal entries were posted into the accounts. There was an unadjusted trial balance done, and at this point they are looking at adjusting entries. Okay, so they're saying that the balance in supplies is now $23.84. I've just dropped that in here. Just remember that there was not one single thing going on. There may have been multiple entries getting to this ending balance, but that's what it is now. I've also done it in T account form over here. So you can see a formal account here from our ledger, and you can see the T account. What they're telling us is the balance should be $1,120. Okay, so we've bought all these supplies. We go to our supply cabinet, and this amount over here is what is left. So let's look at this in a T account form. I think it's easiest to look at it theoretically. Okay, this is what we have. What we want the balance to be is 1,120. Okay, bar above that. So the question is, how do we get from here to there? Well, we're going to have to subtract. Okay, so what is the difference between 23.84 and the 1,120? We have to take $1,264 out of supplies to make this ending balance right here true. So we are going to credit supplies, and we are going to put that into supplies expense. Okay, so in T account form, that's what it's going to look like. Now, I've put a journal up here so we can see it. I don't have a date. Today is 6/14 when I'm recording this. So let's just put 6/14 in there. We are going to debit supplies expense. And we are going to credit supplies, both in the amount of $12.64. Okay. Keep in mind the rules of double entry accounting. We have at least two accounts. The debits equal the credits. And just as a matter of proper form, we always put the debits before the credits. Okay. So here we have our journal entry. Now we need to post this information. Okay. Let's just say this is journal page 1, just for the sake of making it easy. Okay. We need to take supplies expense to the journal. This is our, from the journal into the ledger. Let's keep our terminology straight. The journal is where the individual entries go. The ledger is where we have each individual account with all the information about that one account. So here is the supplies expense count. We are going to use the information from the journal. It is 6/14. We don't have to put anything in the item column right there. The posting reference, we said we're going to pretend this is page 1, so let's just put that there. We're going to debit $12.64. Okay, and there was nothing in supplies expense at this point, so this happens to also be our balance. We have posted all that. We take the 53 from right here, and we show we took this information to account 53. This line is posted. Go down to our credit line. We're going to find our supplies account. Okay, and we'll put the date in here. And this is still from journal page 1. And, excuse me, we need to put our credit in here of $12.64. Now, we already had a balance of $23.84. This is a debit. Since this is a credit, it's going to have the effect of reducing this. So what is $23.84 minus $12.64? 1,120. Which is what we were going for. Okay, we could see it down here in the T account. We can now see it right here. So with supplies, remember they can give us this information two ways. Here they've given us a beginning balance and an ending balance. We had to find the difference. Okay, they could just have easily have said the adjusting entry shows that we have used up $12.64, and then that just would have been the amount we used. So make sure you know, are they giving you the amount you used, or are they giving you the ending balance? Because it's going to be treated differently. Hopefully this helps. Let me know if you need some more information.